All right, kindergartners, it is the start of our second to last week of kindergarten, and this is the last week that you will have all these video lessons to do. So the end is in sight. You're doing great. Let's keep up the great work, starting by reading our morning message together. And here is the first word. I bet you know what it is. It is Monday, May. What number is that? It's a teen number 18. So it's the 18th, 2020. Good morning, smart cookies. I have a question for you. It says this. Have you ever been to the ocean? I have this beautiful beach picture here. Because this week for science, we will do an ocean and shark theme. So like on Friday when we meet for our Google Meet, well, it'll be all about ocean and sharks. I bet you maybe know one of the songs we'll do. It's a really popular one. So have you ever been to the ocean? I've been to two oceans, the Atlantic Ocean and the Pacific Ocean. And I really enjoy going there. I am looking at pictures of our year together. Boys and girls, I have so many saved because I am making a surprise for you, and I'll be ready to share it before the end of the year, but you have to give me a little bit longer with it. Okay, here's your attendance check-in. I've written it right here. Your check-in today is going to be to retell a story you've read. And in our Reader's Workshop lesson, I'm going to be teaching you about the 5-finger retell strategy. So you don't maybe know what that is yet. We've maybe talked a little bit about it though during the school year, but you'll be learning about that in your Reader's Workshop lesson. So if that doesn't make sense yet, it will soon. You can do a video or record your voice if you can. Otherwise, if that's tricky for you today, you can just tell your parent in your own words your story retell, and they can type out what you're saying and send it to me that way, okay? Looking forward to hearing from each and every one of you before 10 o'clock tomorrow. So that brings me to your kindergarten jobs today. For reading, like I said, you have the retelling lesson with me. You'll have a math video, which is about telling time to the half hour this time with Mrs. Coleman. And then you've got music with Dr. Webster as your specialist, so look for her activity today too. You remember this poem that we did on Friday? I think it's a really good one. It's a really good one for the level that most of you are reading at. So let's read it again. Can you clear your throat? Read it with me nice and clearly. It's called, remember, Where is the Caterpillar? Where is Caterpillar hiding today? We looked under the table. We looked on the chair. We looked out the window, but he was not there. Where is Caterpillar hiding today? We looked in the fishbowl. We looked in the sink. We looked in the flowers. What did we see? A beautiful butterfly looking at me. If you read that along with me, thank you so much. We're going to do one more poem now because I know some of you like this one. We'll do our May poem so you can read along with me on this one too, and we'll just get a ton of reading practice in this morning. Oh, the sun is out, it's time to play. In the merry, merry month of May, let's catch some bugs as they fly away. In the merry, merry month of May, all is well, all is well, all is well each merry day. The plants are growing, their colors are showing in the merry, merry month of May. Such happy days will come our way in the merry, merry month of May. I'll hug my mom on Mother's Day in the merry, merry month of May. All is well, all is well, all is well each merry day. The plants are growing, their colors are showing in the merry, merry month of May. All right, we've got some work to do on our calendar. We had a weekend. So Saturday was May the 16th. Sunday, yesterday, was the 17th. It was a rainy day all day long yesterday. Now this week is going to get nice and hot out, almost like it's summertime. So it'll be warmer and sunnier today. I'm going to write in 18 because that's what comes after 17. Boys and girls, if 16 is a 1 and a 6, 17 is a 1 and a 7, then I know that 18 must be a 1 and an 8 because it follows that number pattern. And we need some pattern pieces. We did not do one yet for Saturday the 16th. It looks like we left off with robin, robin, butterfly, butterfly, flower. Then what? We need another flower, don't we? To do that A, B, B, C, C. Okay, so we did our B, B. Now we need to go to C, C, and that is 2 robins. So a robin for 17th, yesterday, and then 1 for today. Man, I've been seeing so many robins. They've like invaded my neighborhood. Whoop! And 2 of them were fighting each other. Well, not really fighting, but just a little bit over the bird seed at my bird feeder the other day. That was kind of funny. All right, so I fixed our yesterday, today, tomorrow arrows. Can you say this with me? What was yesterday, kindergartners? Ready? Yesterday was Sunday. That means that today is Monday. And tomorrow will be Tuesday. We have some tallies to add because we're doing every single day in the month of May, aren't we? So we need to do a tally for Saturday, the 16th, a tally for Sunday, that brings us up to 17, and then one more for today, which should bring us up to 18. Let's double check that. Count with me by 5s. 5, 10, 15, one more is 16, then 17, and 18. All right, here I'll write my 18. Oh, 1 for one group of 10, and an 8 for 8 extra ones. 18 days in our month of May is what that means. All right, kindergartners, it's time for our dice roll and count with our subtraction problem. Today, you need to start with all 10 fingers up. And we're taking away, so the second number is how many you're going to put down. Oh, look at this, 5. So you can put down one whole hand of fingers. So one hand should stay up full of fingers, though, too, right? After you put one down. That means you should have 5 down and 5 up. So 10 take away 5 equals 5. Just like 5 plus 5 equals 10, right? We've talked about addition being the opposite of subtraction. Okay, 10 take away 5 equals 5. So our answer is 5. Look at that. We filled in that missing piece, didn't we? Tick, tock, match the clock. Today our time is going to be 8 o'clock. So my little red hour hand is pointing to the hour of 8. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And since it's o'clock, my minute hand stays straight up, standing tall. 8 o'clock could be in the morning, which is when you'd be getting ready for school. 8 o'clock at night might be your bedtime. So here's my snowman number 8. Make an S and go back home when I print that. My colon, dot, dot, and o'clock ends with 0, 0. And that's how you write 8 o'clock. All right, smart counters, it's time to count backwards from 25 all the way down to 0. Take a deep breath and say the number 25. Here we go. 25, 24, 23, 22, 21, 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Blast off! Did you make it all the way with me? If so, give yourself a pat on the back. You are a smart counter. All right, since you guys are such smart thinkers, I want to do another one of these logic and critical thinking puzzles with you. So you really have to use your mind. Here are the clues, and we're going to need these plants and animals. We have to put them in the correct order. So this says first, second, third, fourth, fifth. Here are the clues for what order they go in, okay? Here's the first clue. See if you can read it with me. The bee is too past the frog. All right, so that means that the bee cannot be first or second. It has to be third or after because it has to be too past the frog. So I'll just put the bee there. The flower is too after the bee. Oh my. So the bee can't be last or here because the flower has to be 2 spaces after it. Interesting. So I think the bee has to be third, don't you? So the flower can be after it. The butterfly is between the frog and the bee. Let's see here. If the bee is too past the frog, then the frog must be first, right? That's the only place we could put the frog. That was our first clue. And if the butterfly goes between the frog and the bee, would that be here? No, it has to be between the frog and the bee, so it must be here. So where are you thinking that the bird has to go? I think the bird has to be fourth. So let's say the name of the picture and its position. Ready? First is frog. Second is the butterfly. Third is the bee. Fourth is the bird. Fifth is the flower. Kids and parents, these are kind of fun to sharpen critical thinking skills, so search for some online or make some up for your child if you're ever bored on a rainy day and need something to do. This is good for thinking. And that brings me to just telling you to have a super day, and please, please, please check in. I really need you to check in for your attendance so I don't have to track everybody down and ask specifically. I don't want to bug you guys. So if you have a busy day and you don't get to your schoolwork, please still send me a message and just say, hey, we're here, we saw it, we just didn't get to it. And then I can count you as here for the day and I don't have to put an absent mark by your name on my attendance, okay? Hang in there. This is what? After today, 8 days left of this since we don't have school on Monday for Memorial Day next week, okay? So we got this. Hang in there. Thank you so much and have a wonderful, wonderful day.